Now it's a pleasure to introduce a British trade union leader, Bob Crow, General Secretary of the RMT. Brothers and sisters, it's a pleasure to be here today. I just come back from South Korea yesterday, where today they'll be holding a massive demonstration, not against North Korea, but against America and Britain for trying to attack Iraq. We're faced up with a situation where we're being told, is Iraq got weapons of mass destruction? Well, I don't know if they've got weapons of mass destruction or not, but I know that Britain's got weapons of mass destruction, and I know America's got weapons of mass destruction. And it's an absolute liberty to tell people in North Korea they can't have nuclear weapons. I don't want nuclear weapons in North Korea, in Iraq, in America, in Britain, or in anywhere else throughout the world. But don't go round bombing people and telling them they can't have nuclear weapons. Also, we hear that Blair is fuming that there's people on a march today. For a Labour leader, he should be absolutely disgraced with himself that people over the years have struggled to get rights. I tell you something, I don't know what the difference is between a Romanian leader not listening to the people of his country than a British PM not listening to the people of his country either. And we need to be absolutely clear. We can have all the resolutions you want to pass in trade union conferences, you can have all the demonstrations, but if the leadership of this country don't represent people properly, and if war does break out, we should turn around and say that we're prepared to occupy our industries and not be prepared to allow for a war to take place anywhere throughout the world. And as you can see, that they put me on here to be the moderating voice here today to people. We have got to start waking up. For a union like ours, 103 years ago, set the Labour Party up. We're not prepared to have a Labour Party go around and viciously attack innocent people. And the question's got to be put. How longer are you going to carry on giving money to a political party that's carrying out the same vicious attacks than what the Tories did? If you support peace, then what you've got to do is mobilise all those people out there concerned to a political party that's going to support peace throughout the world. I like to praise the people like Jack Amon, who's over here from America, who don't represent those American warmongers, but supports working people. And my position is absolutely clear. Unless this government starts listening, we need to take united industrial action if need be to protect our industries and also protect civilisation. Thank you very much. Our next speaker, I think, needs no introduction from me. So please give the warmest welcome to Tony Benn.
Friends, we are here today. Comrades, I only have a few moments. We are here today to found a new political movement worldwide. The biggest demonstration ever in Britain, the first global demonstration, and its first cause is to prevent a war against Iraq. But it must also be about other matters as well. It must be about the establishment of a Palestinian state. It must be about democracy, not only in the Middle East, because there's no democracy in Saudi Arabia or in Iraq, but dare I say it, some democracy in Britain as well that allows the British Parliament to decide. While we are here, let us remember that 35 million people die every year in the world of hunger, that 500 billionaires in the world have the same income as half the population of the world put together. That the world in which we live is dominated by the military, by the media, and by the multinationals. And what we are about is getting democracy all over the world so we can build a world that is safe for our children and grandchildren. That is what it is about. If there are to be inspectors in Iraq, I would like to see inspectors in Israel, inspectors in Britain, inspectors in America. I want to see the United Nations, take sanctions against the arms manufacturers who supply weapons all over the world. We want to see the money wasted on weapons of mass destruction diverted to give the world what it needs, which is food and clothing and housing and schools and hospitals, and to protect the old and the sick and the disabled. My friends, that is what we are here about today. We are starting something really big, and our first task is peace in Iraq. But we must not stop until we have achieved the objectives that bring us all to Hyde Park this afternoon. Thank you for listening.